All right, so hopefully I'm in crystal clear audio now with the new microphone set up in the studio. This is BP311. This is the BP311 Weekday Sports Picks Show for Wednesday, April 6, 2022. Early in the morning, it's 8:20 a.m. right now. I'm going to get this thing booted out. I decided not to go live. It's a bit early for a lot of y'all, I'm sure. It's usually a bit early for me, but I got to bed early last night. Both my games were early. We'll do a recap and then we'll roll into some Masters golf bonus bets. We'll also give you one pick for the NBA, one pick for the NHL for Wednesday. I'm going to come back Thursday with those as well as an MLB opening day pick. If you saw Johnny Hahn wins yesterday live at 6 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern time. I already gave you my opening day pick, but I will give it to you again tomorrow here on Thursday. If not, you want to go back and check that out, you can get an early line. And with that being said, we're just going to roll right in here. I got the mic set up. I got the webcam set up. I've been, getting more professional with this stuff. And we're heading into the extravaganza. So don't forget to join us on Saturday, April 9th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, 9 Pacific. This Week in Sports Betting, a show hosted by yours truly, BP311, co-hosted by TJ Saltdog. I'm a big NHL guy. He's a big NBA guy. We're bringing in Dulcetto for some soccer picks. We're bringing in Dalton for UFC 273, a look ahead, and a lot of great insight and information, and a lot of it on sports that you don't see a ton of that on. So we're hoping that we can assist you trying to make some money and keep it profitable. All right, let's go to the recap. It was a 1-1 day for Tuesday. I had the Maple Leafs, and they competed. I mean, on a back-to-back, there was no shortage of goals. I should have taken the over. A final of 7-6 in overtime, and a Florida Panthers victory. So an L there, unfortunately. The other play was the Pacers plus 12.5 in the NBA. They covered even an 11-point spread if you took it later at 11.5. They lost by 11 exactly. They lost by 9. 131, 122 to the 76ers, so that's a W. I gave you two ideas. They both turned out to be winners. I didn't play them. Maybe you did. Maybe you made some extra shallots. The Colorado Avalanche money line. I told you, short dog. I don't care. It's Colorado. 6-4 victory over the Pittsburgh Penguins. An idea win, not counting towards the official record. Just a little bit of bonus icing. The other one was the Houston Rockets plus 17.5. The spread was just too big. I mean, there's no reason the Nets needed to dominate that much. They did beat them 118-105, beat them by 13, but the Rockets covered. So a couple, little sprinklings there. If you dabbled in those, you made some extra ducats. And we roll in. April's 5-4, 1-1 for Tuesday, 117, 109, and 4 all time. And we're gonna give you two official picks today, and I'm gonna let you guys decide. If one person comments, I'll go with that. If three people comment, I'll take a vote. If nobody comments about it, here's what I'm gonna do with the Masters. I'm doing quarter units. I'm not doing anything crazy. These are 12, 20, and 22 times your money on an outright winner. So I'm really not going crazy here. My public picks are normally 2 or 3 units. So I don't know that I want to count this as an official pick because best I could do is win one out of these 3 as I'm taking outright winners. I just want to give you a couple ideas. I was trying to get somebody to come on with me potentially and go live this morning for the Masters, but unfortunately that just didn't come to fruition. So I'm going to do it on my own, but I'm not going to count these as official picks. I have put my own money on them, but I dropped the unit size down a lot to do so. So here's the deal. Do what you will with it. If you like to bet a little golf, throw a couple here, a couple there. We're talking 3 guys that could all potentially win this thing. And when you're talking 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24 times your money, you ain't got to put a lot down if you win. It turns out really well for you. So let's go into the Masters first. Let's do a little bit of golf for the first time on the BP311 Weekday Sports Pick Show. I've got 3 players that I decided to take. I'll give you the numbers of what they were when I took them and what the numbers are now. I like JT Justin Thomas. He is the second biggest favorite under John Rahm. I didn't touch John Rahm. I didn't see a value in there. JT, when I grabbed it, was 1,400. Now it's 1,200, so it's 12 times your money right now at Caesars if you want to go and get that. He's got a real shot, and even the odds makers and bookmakers in Vegas think so, as the number 2 favorite here. Now, look, I know Rory McIlroy hasn't won a major in a while. especially like a Masters or a PGA Championship. It's been a minute. But look, I like Rory. I root for Rory. He's one of my favorite golfers, and I'm going to put a little bit on him as well. I got it at 18 times your money. It's actually went up in value. It's 20 times your money right now at Caesars. Rolling with Rory. And the third pick I'm going to give you, and third and final, for an outright winner potentially here is going to be Brooks Koepka. A little bit of an underdog, a little bit of a dark horse, but he's still in the top 10, just under Rory. I took him at 20 times. It's now 22 times, so sometimes waiting a little bit doesn't hurt if you stick to the people that you like. So over at Caesars, 22 times your money on Brooks Koepka. So if you like it, grab it. Those are my three. I'm going to call them bonus picks, bonus plays, bonus ideas. Masters 2022 coverage. Justin Thomas at 1,200. Rory McIlroy at 22,000. And Brooks Koepka at 2,200. And let's roll in from there to the official picks of Wednesday. One in the NHL, one in the NBA. I'm not going to go any further into ideas today since I gave you the golf ones. I will give you 3 official picks at least tomorrow because I will have my MLB pick. And I'll be back on Johnny probably on Monday. And in the meantime, hey, even if I'm not going to be there, check the show out. It's always good insight. Those guys give you some great information and break everything down, especially in the NBA. T-Mac will be holding it down for the underground and give you some NHL picks as well throughout the week, from what I understand. That's the game plan. For me, tonight, I know the Nets. I'm going with another team on a back-to-back, and I'm taking them to cover, not just win. I can't take a money line that big of a vig. But look, the Brooklyn Nets want to stay in 7th or 8th place. They do not want to drop to 9th or 10th. They don't want to have to play 2 games to get in. They're going to end up doing a play-in regardless, most likely. They could potentially get to 6th. They're pushing here because they're sitting at 8th right now. They want to stay at 7 or 8. So they're playing the Knicks tonight in New York. The Nets are -7. I think they can cover the number. Look, it's not 17.5. It's also not the Rockets. But I think they really want to stay where they're at there, and I think that they will. I think that Kyrie and KD are going to get things done tonight and probably win by double digits, if I had to guess. 7:30 tonight on ESPN for that game. The other one I really like tonight is my automatic over machine, the Seattle Kraken. They go rolling into St. Louis to play the Blues. Over 6, -110 is the consensus. You can grab that thing anywhere you want. And the Kraken, for me, have hit 80% of the time. I know that it says 64 or 65% on the official odds and scores.com line, but they are one of the top 4, top 3 even best teams in the NHL at hitting overs. And they've won me more money on overs than any other NHL team, bar none. So for me, when the Kraken is on, especially if the number's not 6.5, it's an automatic overplay. That's just me. Quick recap then. I like JT, McIlroy, and Koepka for outrights in the Masters 2022. That gets started tomorrow morning on 4/7. Runs throughout the weekend. Looking forward to that. Catching a little bit of that coverage. Tonight, though, Wednesday night, 7:30 ESPN. Nets -7 against the New York Knicks. Nets want to stay in that 7 or 8 spot in the standings when the season ends. And then also the Seattle Kraken and the St. Louis Blues over 6 goals in the NHL. That one's on at 8 o'clock on ESPN+. That'll be all for me today. I got a busy slate of personal stuff going on the next couple days, so I'll be here. And then big time, don't forget to join us Saturday, April 9th at 12 p.m. right here on BB311's YouTube channel. We're going to go live this week in sports betting. BB311, TJ Saltdog, Dulcetto, Dalton, NHL, NBA, soccer, UFC 273. I'll cover some Major League Baseball tomorrow. Back on Johnny next week. A lot going on. Love having you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep it profitable, and I'll see you tomorrow.